I'm Lane Terzieff.
My name is Cary Terzieff.
And we have an organization called Unit+E that fights human trafficking and brings relief to humanitarian gaps, and a Christian pop, hip hop, EDM rock band called Trampolines.
Since we met our coach, I have actually seen such a huge change in our lives that I forgot our initial reason that we asked him for coaching, which was time management. I consider Lane a time management king now, which is so interesting that I could even forget how challenging it was. That's how profound the change has been. A couple years ago, I felt like we were banging our heads against the wall, like, how do we get stuff done? How do we do this? The other thing that's been huge is confidence. There was a lot of people when we started doing what we were doing that said, what you're doing is crazy. You're not qualified. You can't do this. What if you get hurt? And Will was one of the first people that we met that said, yeah, it's crazy. You could get hurt, but why are you doing it? And how are you going to do it? And he really walked alongside us in a way that was so impactful and so encouraging. It truly changed our lives. It's incredible how much his influence has helped us to do what we're trying to do.
Something I was thinking about earlier was the ripple effects of these conversations, and when we've gotten together with our coach and asked some of these bigger questions. And now I think about our first call with him regarding building this organization and the idea of, let's keep this month of January open. This was a few years ago, and let's research and pray and be open to anywhere in the world. And how can we help the most tragic issue that's going on right now, and then book the flights January 1st and go help. And since then, the ripple effects of even just that Zoom call, we've been able to feed 10,000 people for over a month that were starving and malnourished in Ethiopia. And that all came from getting together with our coach and saying, what should we do? How should we do it? Should we go for it? And when we showed up in Ethiopia, after doing research, prayer, connecting with people on the ground, everyone said, there's no way into this region. You can't do it. It's impossible. Don't even try. And even part of our conversations with our coach was, well, let's see if there's a way. Let's explore this and not shut it down. And ultimately, we were able to get into that region. Everybody said, don't even try, and feed thousands of people that desperately needed it. And sometimes the journey looks like just trying things, hitting a closed door and going around a different way. Ultimately, the way we got in was a YouTuber's uncle who lived in the village on the border of this area that no one could go, who took us down some crazy back roads, past some soldiers that were distracted, and we were able to feed these people. We just got out of Southeast Asia and were able to rescue 27 victims of child sex trafficking. And the little miracles that come from these conversations and people being intentional about how do we change this world. It's not something you can Google. It's a lot of, deep thinking and questioning the different pieces. And our coach has been just an amazing part of our lives.
It's crazy how our coach not only changed our lives, but has changed thousands of lives because of the things that we've been able to go on and do with his help. And then the people's lives that we get to change who are coming with us now, and they're going to change thousands of lives. It is incredible when you think about that impact.